So welcome everyone to Boss Life Beauty. My name is Brett and I'm so happy that you're here. If you're a returning subscriber, I bet you noticed that I colored my hair. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about what I use to make my hair darker and why I chose to do it. We're going to talk about my favorite drugstore beauty finds of this week, and I'm going to share with you my favorite home fragrances that I love from Caldrea that you can get from the Grove.co. So stay tuned. Everything's timestamped below so you can go back and forth between the segments and find the ones that interest you. And so happy you're here. Let's get started. Portland, Oregon to San Francisco, and then we flew to Chicago, and now we're flying to Missouri. As you can see today, I'm talking to you from my kitchen. I have really good lighting in here and I thought it would be fun. I could sit on a stool. I have my countertop space here because I can pick up things and show them to you. So okay, I dyed my hair brown. What do you think? It's not the first time that I've had my hair dark. I am a natural level 6'7" blonde, which is a natural dark blonde, and of course platinum as a young girl, and then progressively, like a lot of us blondes do, getting darker. So I've dyed my hair really dark brown before. I've had it dark brown and short. I've had it black and short, which my mother hated. She thought it was a little too harsh, and I'll see if I can throw in a picture here, and it was a lot of fun. But since I'm growing my hair out, one of the things I have to tell you is from having that short blonde pixie, I was bleaching my hair and using a level 12 lightener. So I was either bleaching my roots or I was using a level 12 to bring up my level 6'7" hair roots up to that high level blonde. So the ends of my hair were really getting fried. And as I was drying it with the blonde, and I'll see if I can throw in a picture here, it was really looking damaged, and I was feeling frumpy and just like that dishwater blonde with the dried ends. And I thought, you know what? I'm not afraid to color my hair and try something new. I had it dark before and people loved the contrast with my light eyes and the dark hair. And you can always go in and get highlights and slowly bring it back to blonde. It's not really that difficult if you have a good hairdresser. So I decided to go darker. Now the way I did this was in 2 steps. First, knowing that I may want to go back to blonde and make it really easy, I used demi-permanent color, Ion demi-permanent color from Sally Beauty with 10 volume developer, and I used number 7 natural blonde, and then I mixed it with 6 RW, which is 6 natural warm red, because I am a level 6'7", but I had to put the red back in my hair. Whenever you're blonde and you strip out the color to go lighter, when you color your hair, the ends are either going to take a funky color. If you use ash, they're going to become green. If you use red or strawberry blonde, the ends will be bright pinkish red, and the rest of your root area will be all right. And you have to be really careful. So you could either put a red toned filler in, which I didn't want to do, because then sometimes it leaves your hair so red you have to go over it twice with demi-permanent color. So I decided to just mix this combo up and put it on my hair, and it filled, and I used a protein filler which was neutral. I used a neutral protein filler on my ends, and I'll show you pictures and put links below. So once I put the filler on, I left it for 25 minutes. It's clear. I started with my right here at my root and worked my way down and then mushed it into my roots toward the end, and it came out this gorgeous shade of natural dark blonde, almost a light brown, and it was a mix. It put the red back in my hair, but because it was demi-permanent and it fades after 24 shampoos, it started to get super red, but not a pretty strawberry blonde red. It started to get, some of you may like it, but it was too red, too orangey red for my pink skin tone. And it wasn't orange like a clown or anything, but it just started to get this tinge. And for some of you who've ever dyed your hair, sometimes there's a certain shade of red that's beautiful, like dark cherry red or copper red or a light strawberry blonde red, but when your hair color is fading out, sometimes it gets this really warm tone to it, and it was getting really light at the roots where my hair is my most natural color. So I decided that I did a little research. I didn't have time to go back to Sally because I've been working all week, and so I used Garnier. I used level 50 truffle brown on my roots all the way to like my bang area, and then I used natural light brown number 60, I think it's 60, on, and I'll show you pictures, from my root down to the bottom. So I used one shade lighter here because my hair is more porous, and naturally your roots are always going to be darker than your ends. So at this point I really love the way it looks. If I wanted to, I could buy a highlighting balayage kit and I could make these ends here really, you know, I could put blonde streaks at the bottom to make it much lighter. I could highlight it, I could go have it highlighted and still have the blonde mixed in with the dark brown, which would look really natural. But right now I'm loving it because what it's doing is all of this dark color has filled in my cuticle. So because I'm growing my hair, and I would really like to grow it a few more inches in the front so that it lays at my shoulders, and then have it all choppy and then longer in the back. Not much longer than the middle of my back, maybe just a little past my shoulder blades, so that I could wear it all tously and curly. And so I'm really loving it. And I'm feeling, I mean, it doesn't matter whether I look younger or not, I feel younger. I feel like my hair just is so shiny now, and I'm having fun with it. Now, from this point forward, because I colored my hair with permanent color after I filled it with demi color, in the future, from this point going forward, I can just use a permanent hair color on my roots, because when you have gray, permanent really gets into that gray and turns it a good color. If you use demi-permanent on your roots, it's going to really fade out, and you're going to get those hot roots where they're always lighter than the rest of your hair. And I can go to Sally Beauty and get some more chocolate brown ion hair color, or 7R warm, or even 6R warm. At this point, this is about a level 6, and I can do demi-permanent on my ends, which will fill in that cuticle, and it won't fade as much because I've got the permanent hair color underneath it. So I hope you like it. I'm loving it. Today I used my hot iron and I made some waves, but I also did it the other day. I made it really flat and straight, and I really do need to get a trim, but I'm just trying to wait a couple more weeks. I am waiting to see if I can get away with not cutting it right this moment. Okay, let's move on to my favorite things this week. I want to talk makeup a little bit because I've been traveling. I'm back to work. I'm not on reserve. Thank the dear Lord. I am, but I am not as senior as I was, so I'm working a lot. Like, I worked a 4-day trip, and it was like 3 legs a day, so I was super tired. But on the last day, our trip kind of got rearranged and canceled, so I got to come home early. So my son picks me up at the airport at 7 o'clock in the morning, and O'Hare is just crazy. I mean, it takes him like an hour to pick me up, and I live like 10 minutes from the airport because the traffic is so bad. Well, we go out to breakfast. I take him to breakfast. We come back. I'm in the parking lot, and I'm so tired, and I'm just like... So, because I had gone out with my crew the night before, and we didn't get back till 11, so I was like basically surviving on less than 3 hours or 4 hours sleep. I think I got about 4 hours. So I tripped in the parking lot and I fell. My one knee is swollen like a balloon. I've got cuts and bruises. I was getting up this morning to go to work and I couldn't sleep because I was in so much pain. It's like 2 days after the fact, my hip was hurting and the bottom of my foot started to hurt. And when I looked, there's like a big bruise there. So I just was like, I called out sick for today so that I can heal, because I'm on my feet all day and I need to go get an ace bandage actually for my ankle because it's really sore. And I think when I'm working, I'm just going to need to kind of wrap it or put an ankle support on it. It's definitely going to heal, and it could have been worse. My son, when I fell, my son helped pick me up and he says, "Mom, I thought you weren't going to have any teeth." I swear. So that, I hate that, wearing those high heels to work. But anyway, let's talk makeup and what I really, my fave makeup products that I'm using right now. I'm in love with this Avon True Color Flawless Liquid Foundation. You know I don't like foundation. I am so impressed with this. This is my second bottle of this foundation. I'm wearing it in nude, but I was talking to my mom about this because she has some and she agreed. It goes on like silk. It doesn't like get into your lines, and it doesn't look like you have tons of makeup on. It blends with my neck. And I'm just so in love with this stuff. And it's so inexpensive. And I was using, my mom bought me Chanel on the cruise that we went on last year. And I used it till the very last drop. It was their matte foundation. But I love this just as much. And it's like a quarter of the price. It's really creamy. I love the way that it doesn't drip. Like it comes up, you know, kind of like, and then it just goes on like silk. And it lasts all day, and I absolutely love it. And I have tried every foundation out there. I recently tried a couple from Maybelline. I hated them, wasted money. I'm not doing it anymore. I had to throw them out. So I'm in love with that. Okay, for all you budget fashionistas out there, when I was at Walgreens picking up some stuff that I needed for, you know, around the house, I found this bright LA Colors palette. Now I've ordered the Avon holiday palette and it's available to you as customers, and at this point I want to thank all of you for ordering Avon from me. I am so excited. If you do want an Avon brochure, I would be happy to send you one. You can send your email to Brett at bosslifebeauty.com. Send me an email and I'll send you out a brochure, or you can shop online, and all of the links to shop online, every brochure is online, and it's really, if you have a computer, it's really great because you have all your, it's just like opening the catalog at home. It has everything in there. But I want to thank everyone. I love their products so much. So I ordered the holiday palette, which is available to you as a customer. It's this beautiful eyeshadow palette with all these gorgeous wearable shades, and it's like in a watercolor paint, kind of like this, only much bigger. But for us reps, it's sold out. It's sold out, which is great because they want to leave some for everybody else, right? The customers. So I have it on back order, but and the colors are more wearable than this. These are kind of some bright, funky colors, but I found these for $2. $2, and they come in 3 different palettes. They have, look, $2. And they go on creamy and beautiful. Now, if you don't like frosty eyeshadows, you're not going to like these because they're all have a little bit of shimmer to them. But I'm wearing the blue teal one, and then some Avon, my favorite Avon Glimmer Sticks eyeliner. But I just thought for $2, I'm leaving this in my suitcase, in my makeup bag. It'll be fun to fool around with. I got this metallic Milani bronze lip color, and this was like $2 on the sale rack at Walmart. I mean at Walgreens. And I had put my Avon order in, and I should be getting my things. I had no more lip glosses left. I had used every last one of them in my, you know, I've talked to you about my minimalist approach. So I used all of my Avon makeup up that I loved, and now I have to order more, and I'm so excited to try the new lip glosses. They're getting rave reviews. So I got this for $2. That's $4. I got this Rimmel eyeshadow eyebrow palette, which I'm loving. I mean, I'm gonna pull my hair aside here. I don't know if you could see, but my eyebrows came out really perfect. They look natural, I think. This was, I think, $4.99. but I use it with my Avon brow pencil. So I shape my eyes with my brow pencil. I go over it with the powder. This is a powder and this brown one is a balm, and I love it because it has this little brush, and I love the Avon one too, but I couldn't wait to get it. Because I waited so long to put my order in, I had to get this just to get me through, but I'm really liking it. And then of course the Brow Drama, and I've already written to Avon and told them they have to come out with a brow brush, like a brow mascara, and then when I'm done, I do the pencil to outline, I fill it in with the powder and then the balm, and then I go over it with this, and it leaves my brows don't budge all day. I love it, and I got this in a soft brown. And I just want to share with you my 3 favorite blushes. So you know, I have 3 favorite blushes that I buy over and over again. I really, other than the gel blush by Bonnie Bell that I really need to order so I can show you from the good old days gone by. I love that stuff because it stains your cheeks and they stay like beautiful all day long. But I'm in love with, these are my favorite powder blushes. I have purchased these all over and over again, and I'm going to share them with you. So today we'll do the first one. This is CoverGirl, and this is the Rose Silk Blush. And, you know, I love their new packaging. It's very, like, modern and hip. But this is the one I have on today. And what I love about this is that it's this natural, beautiful shade of peach, which I think is really attractive, especially if you're over 50 and you want to kind of have a dewy glow, because it has a natural little shimmer. It's not like a big, heavy frost. It's going to make your pores look big. It's a very fine milled, but you can see, gives my skin a beautiful glow. And I did read in Allure magazine, one of the big makeup artists said that when you're over 50, you should not wear any of the wine or dark mauvey colors because they can age you and they're too ashy for your skin because your skin changes. So I love that one. I love, and I've shared this one with you before. This is my this is Clinique Chestnut Blush. It's been around since the 70s. It also has a very slight, I mean, I'm talking slight shimmer. You will not be as shiny on your cheeks when you wear this, but it's a very wearable, beautiful, chestnutty, beigey shade. It looks good on almost every skin tone. This is an Allure Best in Beauty winner many years in a row for the most natural looking blush. And my third favorite is this Avon blush, and I always forget, this is Avon Luminous Blush in Classic Aura. Classic Aura, and this is the most gorgeous shade of pink. It's not mauvey. That I'm going to put a picture here from the Avon website that shows you what this looks like. So those are my 3 favorite blushes, and I'm wearing my Avon mascara in the green tube, which makes my lashes so thick and kind of all, I don't know if you could see, it just keeps them all like the same length, and they just, I don't know, I love it. I am obsessed lately with Avon's Rare Gold, and if you look this up on Amazon or at avon.com or any of the other places that people sell this, you're really supposed to buy it from a rep, but this smells, it reminds me of Anise Anise. Do you remember that perfume from the 80s? Oh my gosh, but it's even better. It has like, and it just stays on me all day, and it has this incredible smell. Oh my goodness. It's like florally, if you like florals, which I do sometimes, you know, I used to love Oscar de la Renta, and it almost smells a little bit like Oscar de la Renta's fragrance where he had, remember, it was almost in the shape of like an odd shaped flower. It had a black cap on it. I can't think of it, but it kind of smells a little bit between the Oscar de la Renta floral fragrance, and I'll link this all below because I have to remember what the name was, and a little bit like Anise Anise. Oh, and I am like, I wore it to work. Everyone told me I smelled good. You know, even the pilot said, oh my gosh, what are you wearing? That smells beautiful. And I don't like to wear too much perfume at work because it can be offensive, but I like to smell it. So even if nobody else does, I like to smell it all day long. So you know, I belong to the Grove Collective, and I've been ordering my Method laundry detergent, and I love the dryer sheets because they're paper. So they work, but then you can throw them out. I put them in my drawers, but they don't, they disintegrate into the earth. So you're not like putting those nylon fibery dryer sheets that most people use into the earth. I love that. But I ordered, you know, I love Caldrea. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Caldrea, and if you want creative inspiration, I'm going to put a link below to the Caldrea website. And if you go to the top where it says Our Fragrances and you click on each fragrance, you will see this beautiful visual that the stylists have put together to represent each fragrance, and you will be so inspired to either buy the stuff, or you'll be inspired to, I don't know, like decorate your home or put colors together. It's really, really incredible. So I'm going to share with you my favorites. You can buy these, and they're the same price at the Grove Collective, but you get the discounted shipping. I'll put a code below. If you are not a member, you will be able to get a discount on your first purchase, and they have all of these really great starter packages to get you going. It's $19 a year, and I have been ordering from them now my 3rd time. I love everything that I got. And I'm loving all the cleaning products, and I love that they have Method. I love that they have Myers, and now they have Caldrea, which I have been a huge fan and been buying their linen and sheet spray and room freshener, which is what this is. I've been buying them for years. All right, this is one I've never tried before. It's Basil Blue Sage, and this fragrance is the fragrance of Disney World's resorts. So this Basil and Blue Sage is what they have pumping through their vents in the hotel lobby, and what they use as sheet spray or to room freshen the rooms at their resorts. It's this gorgeous, sophisticated scent that really elevates your senses. So I'm in love with this. And it could be feminine, it could be masculine. It's great if you have a bathroom you share with your husband and you want to freshen your sheets and he doesn't like really fragrant, flowery smells. This is really gorgeous. Reminiscent of an herb garden from the south of France, essential oils of basil, rosemary, and sage create a sophisticated blend. And they are right. That's exactly what you get with this. Another one that I tried was Sweet Pea. And Sweet Pea it's just like it says. It's delicate, fruity floral, especially for the nursery, with essential oils of geranium, jasmine, rose, bergamot, create the calming early freshness of spring. I must be a big baby because I love this. It'd be great in a nursery, but this is also just a beautiful, light, very subtle floral fragrance, and it's also very clean, and I'm loving this one. And I love the ginger pomelo. I used to order that one all the time too, but I like trying new ones. Next one, this came out with their Christmas scent, and it is so popular that not only is it sold out, because with Caldrea, I don't know if you know this, but you can buy laundry detergent, fabric softener, dryer sheets, candles. It's a complete home fragrance superstore. But this is Gilded Balsam Birch, and it's so popular and well loved. It's only been out like a couple months that it's now a permanent fragrance. I got an email from them. They've made it a permanent fragrance. This has to be my favorite. So once I tried the room spray, and let me read what this one. This has essential oils. Okay, wait a minute. This is all natural. So this is celebrate those held most dear with a most evocative seasonal fragrance, velvety white woods of birch and balsam topped with captivating spice blossoms and citrus, and inspired luxurious way to warm hearts and hearths. This smells so amazing that I went back to the website to see, I went back to the Grove to see if I could get the countertop spray. I can't wait to get my kitchen dirty or my bathroom, because every time I use this spray, I'm in heaven. So that's exciting. And then I loved it so much, I went back to see if I could get the dishwashing detergent, because, you know, I have a dishwasher, but I have really expensive pots and pans that need to be hand washed, and sometimes just to wash your hands or whatever. And they had this, but they didn't have it. It was sold out everywhere. So I had to get it at Lucky Vitamin, and I actually got it on sale. So this would make a lovely hostess gift for somebody for the holidays. And it's made me so happy because I love smells. I just love smells. And another thing I did get at the Grove this time, because I really didn't need too much, but I got another bottle so that I can fill this with my Method Everyday Cleaner. For those of you who didn't see my other video, if you buy these bottles, and they come in a set of 3, but I already had one, and then you buy these refill tubes, you just put this into the bottle, the spray bottle, and they're glass, and I love it. They have the silicone sleeve on the bottom so they don't slip. It keeps them safe from breaking. And then you fill it with the cleaner and water, and it's really inexpensive countertop spray that you can use in your kitchen or your bathroom. And what I do is I have the little caddy that I got with my first purchase, and I put 3 of those bottles in that caddy, and I leave them because they look so pretty. I leave them on one of the shelves in my bathroom, and then I just carry it from bathroom to bathroom because I mainly use those spray bottles for the bathroom because I've got this gorgeous spray in the kitchen. Okay, I covered a lot, didn't I? So next time we're together, I'm going to show you how I'm going to pack for 4 days over Thanksgiving with this simple medium-sized Le Sport Sac tote for 4 days, and how you can pack and travel light if you're going away for the holidays. So thank you so much for stopping by. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you next week. Thank you so much.